In August 2014, the U.S. hosted the first ever U.S.-Africa Summit, a meeting that was seen as an attempt by the world's largest economy to stem the growing influence of China on Africa's economic landscape. Among the issues that dominated the summit's agenda was the push by African countries for an extension of the Africa Growth and Opportunities Act, AGOA, by another 15 years. For Kenya, AGOA, which is set to expire in September this year, has been a largely unexploited opportunity, with textiles and apparels being the only items that Kenya exports in huge volumes to the U.S.
I think when you look at AGOA, it allows 5,000 to 6,000 line items of exports going into U.S. We haven't taken advantage of all those things.
And already talk of the possibility of direct flights between Kenya and the U.S. has raised hopes of the opening of a floodgate of export opportunities.
With America, if you want to trade, you've got to get on-time deliveries. The problem right now is logistics.
Kenya is currently awaiting the result of an audit conducted by the Federal Aviation Authority on the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport's preparedness for direct flights from the U.S.
There will be U.S. government officials here in March. We hope that the kinds of concerns that have been expressed in the past over security around the airport can be addressed, because it's in the interest of both countries to expand people-to-people exchanges.
It's against this backdrop that Kenya is gearing itself up to host a summit sometime between September and October that will bring together East African companies and American investors to explore mutually untapped trade and investment opportunities. This as the government mulls the introduction of more incentives to attract and retain investors into the country's export processing zones.
What we are planning to do is to bring a new legislation in Parliament that would allow that tax benefit of zero taxes for the first 10 years and then a reduced tax for the next 10 years, and then people would only start paying full corporation tax.
Kenya is the largest exporter of textiles and apparels to the U.S., exporting goods worth an estimated 27.5 billion shillings annually. It, however, lags behind Angola, Nigeria and South Africa in terms of exports to the U.S. market. Genga, Citizen Business Center.